Good afternoon. This is DJ Koolbob from Smooth Jazz Radio, and I have the honor and the privilege to introduce to the Smooth Jazz Radio family Kelz Productions, a production company that does talent shows across the United States, the East Coast, West Coast, wherever there is talent. I believe she will find you and put you on showcase. I would like for Miss Kelly, please introduce yourself and then your associates in order, if that's okay.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to be here. I am Kelly, owner and president of Kelz Productions, and with me I have my daughter, Shantel. She is actually the vice president of Kelz Productions and one of our artists. And along with me is my very own DJ sa-moht. His name is actually Thomas, and he's been with us almost from the beginning.
Great. Shantel, could you say hello to all the listeners?
Hey, what's going on? My name is Shantel.
And DJ sa-moht?
Hey, what's going on? It's DJ sa-moht. I've been DJing with Kelz. Very awesome.
Great. All right, I'm going to start off the questioning with the owner, president, the CEO, the HNIWC. That's head, I said it wrong, HW, head woman in charge, HWIC, so I will be editing that out. Miss Kelly, how long have you been doing the talent show?
Well, actually, Kelz Productions actually started 3 years ago, but really coming to the forefront and actually doing the showcases once a month we're going into our second year, January 12th, which is actually going to be our first showcase for the new year.
That's great. Please let everybody know what it is that Kelz Production does with the talent show and how it goes about.
Well, actually, when I first decided to put this together, I went and did my research by going to many of the different clubs here. And a lot of these clubs do what you call open mic. And basically the performer will get up and they'll perform. They usually get 5 or 10 minutes on stage. They do their thing and that's it. And I wanted my show to be more than that's it. I wanted there to be a springboard for these young performers to move their career to the next level. So what I did was I took a little bit of what I saw being done in the clubs as far as open mic, and I saw a little bit of what I'm seeing on TV with the talent shows and how they're moving forward, and I decided to put a panel in place. And that panel is made up of industry people, professionals that have the tools that can help these young people make it to the next level. So we look for singers, we look for rappers, dancers, poets, and comedians, and they come out and audition for us, and we usually pick 10 to 12 people to be in a showcase, and they perform somewhat like you would see maybe on American Idol or X Factor.
Great. What projects have you worked on outside of the talent show?
Well, outside of the talent show, Kelz Productions is really trying to forge ahead as being a full-fledged entertainment company. So we also do trivia night, which is something that has really taken off. We go into some of the different restaurants around, and we offer them a trivia night. So we have done it at Applebee's. We've actually done it at TGI Fridays, and it's a pretty big hit here. So we'd like to keep moving forward with that in the new year. Great.
Just to get a little background of you, CEO Miss Kelly, what's in your car? What is in your MP3 player? What are you listening to?
That's a great question. You can probably imagine how many CDs I have from performers, and I actually do listen to them all. So in my car right now is a performer whom I listen to as I'm driving. But when I'm home and I'm in my personal space, I'm usually listening to a little more spiritual or inspirational music.
Great. What's trending in Kelz Productions or Miss Kelly Ray? What's trending with you?
What's trendy with me?
Yes.
It's
in the list. I gave you the questionnaires.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's actually a really good question. And that answer changes just as the trends do. I can tell you when I first started, it was mainly young men doing more so that gangster-type rap. And one thing about Kelz Productions is all material that comes through is absolutely clean. So everything has to be radio and TV ready. And I think the biggest thing for me was watching all of these artists who have come back to do my show month after month after month, watching them change and grow and actually deliver music that the public can buy right away. It doesn't have to be edited and censored. And I just think they're making a great transition. A lot of them have actually just started writing clean. They figure if I start out with clean material, then there's no work on the back end to make it radio or TV ready.
That's great. You just about answered 3 more questions I was going to ask you. So
that's what I do.
That's great. That's great because, sometimes people don't know what it takes to be an artist, to sing or rap. You touched on that as well as what it is to get into the talent show business for as an artist that wants to get discovered. You touched on that as well. So I would like to change direction and get on to your VP, your left-hand person, Shantel. Shantel.
Hey, how are you?
Great. My question to you is, what is your role as a partner, right-hand person or left-hand person?
Well, basically, we work together. Anything that she needs help with, I'm always there to help her with. If she needs ideas or, another direction to go in, that's basically where I come in.
Okay. What's it like to be around all the artists all the time? What is it like being in that presence of, like major R&B rap artists?
I like it. A lot of the people around my age, and it's kind of like a family, because I grew up as an only child. So now, over the past couple of years that we've been doing this, I've grown a family, and we actually do a lot of things together aside from just, being on stage.
Okay, great. That leads right into the next question I was going to ask you. What are your aspirations on being behind the mic and being in the forefront as being an artist?
Basically, I'm not looking for anything big to come from it. I just like to entertain and make people laugh and myself laugh. I've been, acting since I was 3, so it's kind of like in my blood. So I also do sign language too, and that's what I'm, currently going to school for. So I just like to, touch on everything, and everything that I learned, every new experience, it all gets tied into one another.
It definitely is, because there are hearing impaired that would also like to see and hear, as far as what it is an artist or entertainer is doing. So that's really wonderful what you're doing. What's the steps it takes to be successful?
Never give up. Basically, that's the only thing. If you don't give up, you always get, you go into the right direction. Don't let anything hold you back. If you believe it can happen, then it can.
That's a great answer. Okay, I would like to get to DJ sa-moht. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. How are you, DJ?
What's going on, Koolbob?
Everything is great. Everything is wonderful. I got a few questions for you. First and foremost, how long you been DJing?
Well, my mom was a DJ. I'm out of Brooklyn, New York. Her name was DJ Luscious T. So I've been around it ever since I was born, but for 9 years professionally, I've been DJing on my own.
That's great. You touched on, what was your mom's DJ name?
DJ Luscious T.
Was she a DJ for one of the female rappers out there from Brooklyn?
I'm not sure, but she was in the entertainment business, heavy.
Okay. I thought I've heard of that name before. I probably have. Okay, my next question for you is, what is it like being a DJ for the talent show from month to month or week to week? What is it like?
Well, it's different every showcase, so I really have to work differently and have to try to change my imagination on different things I can do to make the show good. Mm-hmm. But it's great.
So basically, every showcase is different because you have different types of talents. That's correct.
Yeah, we have different types of showcases too. It's all not the same. Like sometimes we have a spiritual showcase, or others is rap, hip hop, R&B. We have modeling, actors, comedians. So
I see. That's great. That's great that you're not just limited. You're letting your imagination and your talents expand. What was your first DJ gig?
Well, my first DJ gig was at a house party when I was in the 6th grade. It was a Halloween party. Yeah.
Now you just do some old memories. But anyway, that's great. That's great. What was your first song that you remember spinning?
The first song I remember practicing with constantly, my mother gave me the Nelly Hot in Here record. And that's what I used to practice with, like scratching, stuff like that.
All right, this is a question I'd like to ask DJs. What is it like to see the crowd roar up and dancing?
Well, to me, that's what I DJ for, to control the crowd. That's the best feeling in the world, whenever you can communicate with the crowd through your turntables. So.
Yeah, Rakim said it best. I like to move the crowd, so I hear you. I hear you on that. What kind of DJ are you? You just basically said that you do showcases, different kinds of showcases, but what kind of music do you spin?
Well, I'm 22, so I'm a new school DJ, but I have an old school background. I started off old school. I'm coming from my parents.
This is $1 million question I'd like to ask DJs as well. What do you think of the state of the DJing now? What do you think is going on with this just keep changing, evolving of the DJ digital format? You know, what do you think the state of a DJ is now?
Well, I think there's pros and cons to it, because now with technology, you have computer DJs, and I put that in quotations. It makes it harder for turntablists because they charge a less amount of money. So I think as a DJ community, I think it's weak right now for turntablists to find gigs.
Okay. The reason why I'm interviewing all three of you is because there's a full package going on here at Kelz Productions. You have the president, the CEO, the HWIC. You have the vice president, the right-hand woman, and you have the support man that keeps it moving, keeps it live. All three of you all together, you know, what's it like working with each other, starting with Kelly?
Yeah, I think I have two powerhouses at my right and my left, and they are young. Shantel is 21, and Thomas is 22, and they know what's happening today. They know the music, they know the dances, they know what the young people are listening to, and they keep it fresh for me. And then because I am seasoned, I'm able to conduct the business side of it on a mature level. But I have the right people in place to get the job done. And this year is going to be a stellar year for us. We are just so excited. And this is actually the first part of our new year is being on your show, and we really appreciate you having us.
Shantel, what is it like working with your mom and DJ sa-moht?
I love it. I mean, most people don't really like working so close with their mother, but she's really cool. She's easy to work with. And I love working with DJ too, as we have a really good relationship. You know, it's just comfortable to be with, you know, two people who you can trust and have to worry about, you know, all the negativity. And you don't really find much of a team who can have fun all the time, but know when to turn it off and be strict with business. So it's a really nice balance between, you know, friendship and business.
And DJ sa-moht, what is it like working with Shantel and the boss?
Well, it's family oriented, so everything is comfortable, and like we always have each other back. So if wherever one lacks, the other one picks up. So
everything is good.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Well, another reason why I like asking that question is because when it comes to a lot of people, there's always the saying that, where one, lacks, another one will pick up the other. And, that's what it's about, making something work together with a vision. You have the people that are willing to work together, and then you have people that are willing to take that, back seat, or just be there on the sidelines, or even just the fact of just being the support person, which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You need that. You need that to make it all work. And it's really great to hear not just Kelz Productions, but a business that is working together in today's, what's going on out there. The entertainment world is rough. And I had an opportunity to talk with Kelly the other night, and not saying that you have to tell me everything, but what is it like working in the entertainment business, Kelly?
Well, I'll tell you this, and this is something very important that I needed to touch on. There is a fourth person that we've had throughout the year, and he's very, very instrumental in every show. He actually, all the shows that I did, I was the host, but he actually has taken on a role of co-host. His name is John Robinson, and his stage name is jrob. And jrob is actually a personality on one of our stations here in Charlotte. And he really pretty much does what you do, Rodney, where he has a forum for independent artists. And we were really blessed to have him on our team this year, and we're looking forward to a great year with him because he actually has a local jump-off point for us here. And that also makes it possible to then connect people like you so that people in New York are hearing us, people in Atlanta are hearing us. So I just wanted to make sure that we didn't end this without giving our thanks and love to John, jrob. So now to get back to your question, being in the entertainment business now, I think, is just extremely difficult. I come from the same day and time, Rodney, as you do. And, you can probably remember back in the 80s when hip-hop first started, it was nothing to go to a party and see One DMC or see LL Cool J and all of those celebrities right then. They were touchable. They would actually be in the mall selling their records for $3 out of the back of their trunk. Mm-hmm. And today, it's just not that easy. It's not that easy for these artists. And that's one reason why I do what I do, because I think the market is just sewn up. I mean, you turn on the radio and you hear the same performers over and over and over again. And although I love these performers, I think it's room, it's time for some new blood in there. So we're coming strong, and we're getting ready to kick some doors open.
That's great. That's great. In our conversation, Kelz Productions does a talent show, and within the talent show, we are trying to work together to have unsigned artists on my afternoon program, which I think is awesome. Here at Smooth Jazz Radio, we have an afternoon program in the artist on air, and connecting and communicating with Kelly from Kelz Productions. I hope and pray that we might see the next, what was her name? From American Idol. Oh gosh, I can't believe I just forgot her name.
Well, we have to say Fantasia.
Fantasia.
We're here in North Carolina.
Yes. let me say it correctly now. As far as us working together, it would be great to find the next recording artist like Fantasia to put out there in the public, and not just major networks, which where all the money is, but how about the little people that want to just listen to good music? So I think it's really wonderful that we've been able to communicate and to bring our resources together. I have another question for you, Kelly. What is it going to take to be the best artist manager?
Well, that's actually a great question, because this year I'm really moving forward very seriously about artist management. And I've been very, very hands-on for this whole 2 years. But now as I move into managing, this is where Shantel and Thomas will take the reins and continue to do what Kelz Productions is here to do so that I can focus on that artist. I don't have an artist yet. And as you know, there's many different managers that an artist can have. An artist can have up to 10, 12 managers. I stay in my lane. I roll where I know. And what I know is marketing and promotion. So any artist who comes under Kelz Productions or comes under Kelly as their manager, I promise to respect the artist, respect the music, always keep it loyal, always keep it honest, and promote. And that starts with shows like yours. And there are a couple of artists that I do not manage, but these artists have come through our show month after month after month, and there's no way that I can't have an interview like this without letting you guys know to watch out and listen out for, and I'm going to ask Shantel and DJ sa-moht to help me because I don't want to forget anybody, but I'm going to say watch out and look out for Major. She is coming hot. Look out for Killer K. She's coming hot. Look out for Pilot Ovi. Look out for A-Heart. You guys help me out.
First Lady Shay, Stories.
I think I got everybody. I hope I did, and if I didn't, my phone will be ringing. But we have some real talent here, Rodney, and I'm so happy that you're going to have this vehicle where you're going to allow us to put some of our artists out there with you. And the ones that we can't forget is Celsius. That brother's bad, so wait till you hear him. So I know you'll be impressed. I'm excited.
That's great. That's great. As far as getting their music out there, none of these people are signed, correct?
None of them are signed.
The reason why I ask is because anybody that wants to put their mind, I think Shantel said it the best, you know, if you have a dream, if you want to do it, you can. And that's where you come in and where I can help. And, you know, it is able. Anyone can do it if you put your mind to it. You can be an artist. Can you be the best there is? Yeah. It just takes time. And that's what, with Kelz Productions, going out there, like you said, coming to each show month after month after month, honing their skills, getting their writing skills better and better. And that's what it's all about. It's not going to be overnight, but with the right direction through Kelz Productions and shows like I have here, Indie Artists on Air on Smooth Jams Radio, I think there's opportunity, and I know there is room out there for more artists. I am DJ Koolbob from Smooth Jams Radio. I am interviewing Kelz Productions. Kelly, would you like to say goodbye to everybody?
I would. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We're so excited, and we are planning a trip to New York. Rodney, we spoke about that. So you're actually going to be sitting on my panel in March.
Yes.
Yes, so we'll be headed your way, but just look out for great things. Thanks again.
Shantel, would you like to say goodbye?
Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening. Be on the lookout for Kelz Productions. If you don't know about it, you will soon.
That's great. And DJ sa-moht, I had a question I wanted to ask you. You got any CDs? You got any mixtapes coming out?
Yeah, actually, I'm working on mixtapes right now. So be on the lookout for DJ sa-moht mixtapes. I'm going to have a couple of local featured artists on them. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay, great. Thanks again, everybody. I'm DJ Koolbob of Smooth Jams Radio. This is what we do.